Hi, guitar friends. I just wanted to talk a little bit about added note chords today. And an added note chord is taking a triad and adding a non-chord tone to it, other than the seventh, that is, because the seventh makes it a seventh chord. But an added note chord is just taking, say, a C triad like this, C, E, G, and adding the second to it, D. Some people would call this C add 9, but it's not a 9. It's not a 9 until you add the seventh. So unless there's a seventh in the chord, it's a 2, whatever octave it's in. Or you can add in a sharp 4, for instance, to a C chord. Now it's not a sharp 11 because there's no 7. Add the seventh, becomes a very different sounding chord. So as long as we've investigated all the possible triads that you can get on this instrument, whether it's just a C root position, a G first inversion, you can take that, which is a G with a B in the bass, and add a fourth to it. Now you might think of this more as a transition chord, like going from something like, but here I am playing it by itself. You can solo over it at the same time. So you can take really any inversion of any triad. For instance, the second inversion of a C minor triad. So here we've got G, C, E flat. You can add a fourth to that. So the way I would write that out, if I wanted to be very specific, would be C minor / G, add 4. Maybe it's a sharp 4. These are very interesting colors and very different ones than 9s, 11s, 13s, etc., when the seventh is present in the chord. They have a more kind of open sound because there's a lot of fifths occurring when you add these voices in without a seventh. A lot of open fifths, and but also depending on what kind of triad you're using. For instance, again, in a root position, C minor, spread a little bit, so it's root 5, 5, 3, and then you add that sharp 11 to that. It's some very interesting colors. And if you're playing a more simple piece of music, it always adds a nice color without really changing the mood of a simple piece of music, to add a 2 or the appropriate 4 or even a 6. I mean, 6 chords are common, but to have just a C chord, in this case I have root position, so it's C, E, G, it's close to a G, C, G, double the C there, but if you just take that, move it to the second note, that's what you got. lot of these kind of chords are used by more sophisticated singer-songwriters. They're appearing in modern jazz pieces now, and just very useful. So experiment with any kind of triad you know. Keep the triad simple with 3 notes, although you can do more. And next we'll talk a little bit about sus chords. Visit me at jackdesalvo.com or get some of my music at jackdesalvo.bandcamp.com. Okay, thanks.